Hi there, I thought I would give you a little craft room tour. I have a new craft room and it is truly fabulous. I've only been in here a few weeks, so I've still got things that I need to do. But I'm so excited, I wanted to share it with you. So you can see which side of the desk I sit on normally. So here's all my scrapbooking supplies. And I'll start over here where most of the mess is. So I've still, and then over here I have my kit supplies. So this one is for hip kit. So I've not been on the team for that long, so I've kept each month's goodies, and there's absolutely loads, isn't there? So I've been on since March. Sorry about the noise, we're up by a road. It's been on since March, so I just keep the latest kit in here, and I've had to archive some because actually they don't fit anymore because there's just so much each month. I am looking for a better holder really, because you know everything fits in this side, but this side's quite small. So this is the Ikea Storage that I'm sure most of you will have. Because it's so narrow on this side, you're going to get very narrow stickers and things in there. And I've also just filed away some tags, so this all needs sorting properly. And then this side then I keep the stuff that I've bought, or the stuff that I'm working on for Hey Little Magpie, which is the design team that I work on. So there's things from Hey Little Magpie, plus kind of stickers that I've been using, well, just filed away really. So I'm waiting for some more storage, and then I'll probably reorganise my papers by manufacturer. And again, then this has just been a catch-all for things that are left over. So my good friend Julie bought me this for my birthday, this carousel, which is like a makeup carousel. So I'm just trying to figure out what things should be on there. But I have like my glues, as you can see, pens and things like that. It's really handy, but I just wish the holder was a bit deeper. I guess it's for makeup, so they didn't need to be too deep, but they just kind of like spin around. So I might need to adjust it in some way, because I don't like the fact that they just all fall down. Oh, look, jewellery tags, I love jewellery tags. So I've got lots of those. It's handy because, you know, you file things away or you forget about them. And it's just much easier to have it all to hand. Some water sprays up here. And because my scissors are just so bulky, I've left those in this desk tidy, which I've had for a while. I've got my sticker books at the back. This used to be on my old desk, so I'll have to go through and do an office tour for, like, I've moved my Bramble Fox things, or left those in my old office, so it's just going to be Bramble Fox, and my craft room will be separate, which will make life much easier. So that's my desk. So I'm not very good at video, so hopefully I'm not making you feel too sick. I've just got that little bin. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Got that off AliExpress. So I hate cables, but I don't see how else I could do anything, so that's where I'll charge up my laptop and so on. And I've got lots and lots of drawers, so I'm going to just go through these drawers with you because these ones are my favourite. Holy moly, look at that, goodness. The great things about these drawers is they come right out, so you can really reach into the back. You can see I've got most of the Distress Oxide ink pads and Distress ink pads, although I think there's still room for lots more because I don't have them all. And I've just tried to file all my inky type things in this drawer. My favourite stamping ink pads, stamp blocks and so on. So there might be some room for improvement, and I've got really big ink pads under there, which I tend not to use so much anymore. And then this drawer is, I've termed mixed media, but there's lots of pastes and, you know, things that perhaps you don't use so often. As I was reorganising, I found a load of, what are they called? starburst type things, twinkling H2Os, that sort of thing. So again, I'm not a massive mixed media person. I have to leave that to other people. But those are all in here. Move my box out of the way. Here, dog trying to get in. So in this one, oh, look at all my tassels. I love tassels. So those are all in here. And then just embellishments and things like that at the moment. So love cute little tins. So my good friend Julie has a tin fetish, which is rubbed off on me. So lots of things again. I think the thing is with my storage, it was all based on my calyx before, whereas drawers, I think you need kind of slightly different storage. Yeah, sorry, the dog had to come in. So anyway, these are just different bits and pieces. So again, you can get right to the back. These are my kawaii type things. These are all perspectives. That probably quite a few of these boxes have perspectives in. Some old stamps over here, sorry, old stamps and so on under there. So again, really needs reorganising. So most of it's just come from my old craft room. Bear with me a second. So this drawer, then I'm trying to keep things a bit emptier. So I won't last long with it. So that's my trimmer. So the things that I really use the most of are right next to me. So here's a drawer waiting to be filled. At the moment, it's just got a few tools in there. They won't have a permanent home. So this is obviously my punches. And I really love this drawer because actually you can see what you've got now, whereas before they were kind of all higgledy-piggledy. I've no clue what's in this drawer. Stickers. So again, you know, I've tried just to file things away for now, but it will change as I kind of get used to what I'm working on. So it's a bit dark under here, but I've got some of those storage boxes. So actually in that multicoloured one there, I've got die cuts. So I'll have to do a video with what die cuts I have, because you'll like that drawer. And over here, so okay, it looks really messy. I'm looking at it now, but phone pads and things like that, because you use these things all the time, you want them really handy, so work doesn't look attractive. And then notepads, and because I always like to draw what I'm going to do first. Ta-da! And then a pen drawer. Oh, so exciting. Perhaps I won't go through all of these because it's actually really dull. So actually that's all my sewing stuff in that area here. Actually scrapbooking supplies, that's most important because you need that sometimes. And at the bottom then I've just got my big trimmer. So I am waiting for, sorry it's a bit fast. I'm waiting for some filing boxes for my 12 by 12 papers. So in here I've got this box. It's quite heavy though, that's the only thing. But I've got stencils, big dies and things. What I'll do is I'll do a separate video once I've got them all reorganised. Stickers, one more stickers. So these all need, I'm going to file these by, I don't know, give them some categories. This is kind of leftover bits and pieces. So my apologies that, again, if it's been a little bit whizzy. So this is where I wanted to file. This is right by my desk. So I want my most favourite things in here. So again, I've got in here, I pull out all my die cuts mainly and put them into these plastic pockets, only for the reason because I think they look nice. I don't like all these bits sticking out, so obviously these all need filing. But I hated everything was like a different size, so you can see it just looked neater in plastic wallets. That's so anal, isn't it? And this is going to be my box now for my excess hip kit die cuts and so on. Just because I couldn't find them in my Ikea storage, like all the past ones. So And I think it's just fair if I'm using stuff that was provided to me by HipKit and their kits, and they're so generous. I can always give a shout out them when they go on to other projects. I'm not sure if I can get this down, but stamps. I have lots and lots of stamps. So again, I took my stamps out and put them into wallets. See there? And then these are all in crates, which are my favourite at the moment. So some of them are really, really old, my stamps. I mean, gosh, this must be 8 years old or something, but you go through phases of stamps, don't you? So quite a few different stamps there. In fact, if that were all my stamps, I'd be doing well, but that's a lie. So I don't know where all the others are. They just need filing somewhere. Right, I'm going to whiz you around slowly, not to give you a headache. So this is the cupboard just above the desk. So at the moment I've got dies in here. Those are going to change as well. And then some, I don't know, handy dandy things. These things have got things like punches, and that's twine in that one, old stickers. So some of these will be well old, so I just need to go through those and sort those out because they've not been refiled. And then my other cupboard, so this will air, all my 12 by 12 will go. At the moment there's just really old stuff in there, but I intend to probably have a section then per thing, so like maybe create paper, simple stories, summer boys, things like that will go in there. But that'll be the stuff I want to use quite quickly or regularly. I'm going to spin slowly. I was watching a movie while I was doing the ironing earlier. So I've got my old cupboard. Oh no, look, there's my doggy. He's appeared. So this cupboard was upcycled a while ago, and I just used to keep books in here. And then it was going to go when I had my room done, because I'm going to have a sofa over here. But it's such a handy cupboard. I really didn't want to let it go. So it was all upcycled. It was an old pine wardrobe that I had. Oh, and by the way, I just want to show this. I love vintage old things. So that's just a few of my cameras. I probably have about 30 old cameras. I love cameras and typewriters. And then I've got my books in here. So this is all my scrapbooking and photography books and things like that. A few recipe books. I've had a real cull of recipe books because clearly I like to buy them but to actually cook from them. So that'll be for filing junk at the moment. And then I've got some 12x12 paper stacker things. So this is probably older stuff and, you know, by theme. So I've got to go across and do all my labelling. I haven't done all my labelling just yet. And then down below, this is where I'm going to keep my props. So at the moment my props are still all upstairs, but they all need to come down here and be refiled. And I just moved everything across yesterday, but this is all like watercolours, pens, like I'm calling it my colouring drawer. So lots and lots of colouring stuff in there. Let's see what I need to keep this cupboard. I love my old handles. So at the moment my rainbow I made for the room but needs to go on the wall, so I've not got around to doing that yet. Here's my Wolfie. He's been out for a walk. So just last bit then, I'll run through these quickly. So at the moment this is stuff I don't use very often. I've got, oh God knows what's in there, some felting things, so like other hobby type things in there. And I'll actually make some cards that I've got ready to send, because I actually don't have, that's actually spare at the moment, so that won't last long. At the moment I've got ribbons, walls in here, for making rainbows and things. I've had a little tassel making thing going on. I'm going to see if I can show you above at the moment some old projects I've got up there. Again, I need to probably find a better way of doing that. This is to be filed, so that's all and then old papers that need to go through and file. Silhouette, some just projects that need filing. I'm going to say now that is not all the projects that need to be filed because I've got hundreds and hundreds, but that was like the last month. So I've had some tassel making fun with my good friend Julie Taylor. So we made a few tassels. Went a bit mad. I don't know what I'm going to do with the wall either, so just some silhouette and boring stuff in there. This drawer's waiting to be filled, so my friend Barbara gave me some boxes so I can put bits and pieces in. Again, I just haven't decided what and how that looks like. One of two flowers. My chair's in the way to pull this out completely, but again, and it's nice that they're out because I think in my old office they're all in those Calyx boxes in my Calyx. You couldn't see what you'd got, quite frankly, so now it's much easier to see and therefore theoretically much easier to use. Card making supplies, and it's a surprise when I go in because I don't know myself. Stuff waiting to be, I think there's some Mink stuff in here, but Mink's still up in the Bramble Fox office. Last few bits. Oh, I've got loads and loads of stuff that needs to be used up, so I might have a use it or lose it drawer because that'd be quite good. Well, I quite like this drawer. It's got lots of paper, crepe paper in there, extra bits of ribbon and twine, lots and lots of goodies. So that's about it roughly. Oops, let's go back slowly. So that is my craft room so far. Completed my log. So I've got a wall over here that will be filled up with some artwork. I'm just not sure what. At the moment it's just some leftover things that I've made in the past. Hope you've really enjoyed my craft room tour. Oh, I've been in here. And I'll be back when I've reorganised some things and give you an update. So thanks very much for popping in. I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye.